Hey you guys, welcome back to Reports on China. I'm Andy. Today and tomorrow I'll discuss China's recent crackdowns designed to make the internet a safer place for minors, including reducing the financial impact of celebrity culture on youth and lessening the amount of time kids waste playing online games, rules which actually appear to be quite popular with some Western netizens. Let's get reporting. Over the past several days, China's government has ramped up controls of the online environment for the country's youth, including new regulations last Friday which dealt a massive blow to China's celebrity fan culture market, and new limits on the amount of time those under the age of 18 can play online games. Today we'll discuss curbs on celebrity culture, and tomorrow I'll detail China's new gaming regulations. Last Friday, China's Central Cyberspace Administration released new regulations titled Notice on Further Strengthening the Control of Chaos in Fan Circles, following what many saw as out-of-control obsession with celebrities which led to the proliferation of online battles between different fan groups and excessive spending. It appears that the government has largely laid the blame on tech companies, online platforms and internet algorithms that encouraged verbal abuse, online fandom warfare and rumours, and pressured young fans to spend money in support of their celebrity idols. Now, as usual, some Western media painted the new regulations in a menacing light, like independent.co.uk, who said China's celebrity rankings ban could be more sinister than it seems, where they argued, and apparently this isn't a joke, that the Communist Party of China wants to be the top social media influencer in the lives of Chinese people. They unironically ran with a main image of Kris, a huge star who was arrested recently after being accused of using his celebrity status to violate underage girls. Other Western media dug a little deeper to understand a key aspect of the new regulations, to limit the financial exploitation of minors in the name of fandom. Article 7 in the new regulation is clear on this point, ordering apps and websites not to induce fans to consume. As just one example, Chinese netizens were furious after video of fresh milk being tipped down drains went viral online. Young fans were urged to buy bottles of milk to vote for their favourite performer in an online talent show called Youth With You 3. Each bottle had a unique QR code inside, leading to fans buying hundreds of bottles of milk they couldn't consume, which was tipped out as soon as the vote was cast. NBC News spoke with an associate professor who told them one of the fundamental reasons behind the new regulations. This policy is an attempt to regulate the pop culture market rather than the culture itself, said Jin Vivian Zhang, associate professor of politics at the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Many organisers of the fans communities are not really fans, but economic actors who seek business opportunities in supporting/cultivating idols and make profits out of it, she said. She's completely right here, but her insight still didn't help NBC come up with a more accurate headline, instead running with a skewed angle to generate clicks. China cracks down on fan groups, bans celebrity rankings as Beijing targets stars' influence, their headline read. The regulations are not set up to target stars' influence per se, but instead to limit the unhealthy impact of celebrity obsession among the country's youth. This is certainly something most average people would be behind if they paused for a moment and just put aside their biases. But the celebrity clampdown isn't just related to youth, with Weibo, China's Twitter-like platform, releasing a list of 145 A-list celebrities who had their accounts deleted for basically not being good people. Included were Kris, who was charged with using his celebrity status to violate underage girls, and actress Zheng Shuang, who was recently fined US $46 million for tax evasion and allegedly abandoned 2 surrogate children in the US. France 24, in a relatively fair article called Actress Hit with $46 million Tax Fine as China Targets Celebrity Culture, quoted China's State Administration of Radio, Film and TV as saying it had zero tolerance for tax evasion, sky-high pay and shady contracts commonly used in Chinese show business to obscure actors' real pay. Variety mentioned that Zheng's tax avoidance scandal echoes the case of Fan Bingbing, another A-list Chinese actress who was cancelled in 2017 after being fined $100 million for massive tax avoidance, which they say led to a film and TV production hiatus as companies rushed to clean up their tax affairs, rewrite contracts with performers, and halt the use of domestic tax havens. I'm not sure about you, but that sounds like a pretty good result to me. CNN took the dramatic route with an article titled, "Why is the Communist Party clamping down on China's biggest stars and fan clubs?" Over the past week, China's entertainment industry has become the latest to fall into the crosshairs of the ruling Communist Party, the article says. If you think about the proliferation of celebrity culture in the West and how much impact actors and singers are allowed to have in our daily lives, you wouldn't be unreasonable for wishing Western celebrities could be reined in a little bit too. How many times a day do we need to be bombarded with images of the Kardashians and news of their new boyfriends? How many times do we have to be told by celebrities who we should vote for and how we should view important social issues? How many times do violent and thuggish celebrities need to be held up on a pedestal for us to worship? Celebrities are just normal people who are usually in an extremely privileged position that leads many impressionable minds to somehow worship everything they say and do. In a way, celebrity culture is a form of brainwashing, a term that many Westerners ironically love to use when discussing the people of China. Perhaps the West will learn a thing or two from China clipping the wings of its bad-behaving celebrities, whether they admit it or not. Well, that's it for today, but don't forget to come back tomorrow for the final part of this special edition, where I analyse China's new gaming regulations and how Western media have reacted. See you then.